a need to expand the bamboo plantations of the Philippines to cope the growing demand for bamboo poles, which are used for furniture and handicrafts. To date, there is a deficit in supply of about 2 million poles for furniture and 340 poles for handicrafts. And a countless number is used to build homes in the countryside too. Bamboo exports are shipped all over the world. One of the latest is carvings of bamboo poles, which is a slowly gaining activity. Joining us tonight is Mr. Edgardo Manda, President of the Philippine Bamboo Foundation. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Isabella.
Welcome to NewsLife. Sir, to start us off, I understand that the demand for local bamboo stood at 450 million per annum. The global demand is expected to grow between $15 and $20 billion by 2015. How competitive is Philippine bamboo, are Philippine bamboo products abroad in terms of exports?
In terms of exports, we are not yet very competitive because we don't have the bamboo resources. We don't have the bamboo forest. Right now, we are at the level of about $30 million annually. We are the 6th largest, or maybe one of the exporters of bamboo in the world. Number one exporter is China. It's a leading exporter of bamboo products in the world, mainly because of the need for a replacement of wood, meaning the lagban, the scarcity of wood. So we had to find a way to develop a replacement for timber, which is bamboo.
Okay. Well, sir, speaking of replacing wood, why is bamboo such a valuable replacement to wood in terms of environmental issues?
Bamboo, number one, is very fast growing compared to tree. It sequesters about, I think, 400% more than ordinary tree. For erosion control, landslide protection, and so many others. In terms of the impact on environment and livelihood, we have to look at this very carefully because many people in the mountains are losing tracts of land because of charcoal, for example, charcoal making, and we have to find a way to make sure that these are replaced by other materials like bamboo could be converted into charcoal. Right now, our rural dwellers, the urban dwellers, for example, are shifting to charcoal, basically because LPG is so expensive. So you have a demand for charcoal now, and people have to cut the trees for charcoal. So we have to find a replacement for this, and bamboo is the only replacement or a substitute for this. So the need for us to understand the bamboo plantation for environmental protection is very important. So education, for example, in terms of educating the farmers, the big landholders, for example, they have to shift to bamboo plantation.
And how do you think this shift to bamboo plantation has affected the communities in terms of livelihood and in terms of even the skills that are required?
Yeah, if we shift to this, number one, we can improve the livelihood. There is no more wood to carve, so they have to shift to bamboo, and you have to get more money from this. Right now, we have problems with the productivity of the land in the mountains because of erosion. Because of this, the dwindling livelihood of the people in the mountains so affected. And right now, we're trying to educate people that there's a need for them to arrest the erosion problem in the mountains to improve the productivity of their vegetable production, and be able to have raw materials for handicrafts, bamboo handicrafts, carvings like this, so that we have to improve the cycle. The poverty level will have to be eradicated by way of doing this bamboo forest plantation. In a span of 2 to 3 years, 4 years, you can harvest poles from these clumps. So at this time, our foundation is at the forefront of educating people in the mountains. Especially, we are now in the area of North Luzon, particularly in Benguet area, because this is a very good environment for doing demonstration bamboo farms. One in the Central Visayas, we have in Dumaguete. So we are trying to expand the reach of our education campaign among farmers.
What areas in the Philippines, apart from these two that you've mentioned, were already acquainted with this craft and with planting bamboos and really making it a business for the area?
Yeah, Pangasinan is making some headway. La Union, for example, is making some headway already. In the area of Nueva Ecija, we are trying to partner with the military, because very huge military reservation, for them to shift to bamboo plantation. In the area of Central Visayas, potential, of course, a big potential is Iloilo. And then you have Dumaguete one, and then in the Mindanao area, you can look at Zamboanga in the area of, well, Compostela would need this because of the problems that they had with these typhoons battering the area several months ago. So there are several potential areas in the Philippines, and the more we go into this bamboo commercial plantation, we will be able to develop the resources in the Philippines so that we can export handicrafts, we can have food, which is the bamboo shoots.
Yeah.
Bamboo shoot, that is food, vegetable. Palawan area also, by the way, is a potential area.
Fantastic, sir. Moving on, what do you think, in terms of exports again, what do you think was the reception of exporters to this project of yours? Is there a market for these carvings, and how big is this market?
Well, we're so pleasantly surprised that so many inquiries about the bamboo art that we are now producing. These are done by Ifugao carvers based in Baguio City.
Yep.
And this is this is one of a kind. We have searched the internet, and it looks like we're the only country in the world that's doing this. Other countries like Indonesia, China are doing it by using some equipment, specialized equipment. But these are all done manually. Special tools that indigenous tools they're using in Asin, which is in Baguio City.
Baguio. I mean, I see there are beautiful everyday life scenes carved in these sculptures. Could you illustrate what are the common designs that are being carved, and what stories are they telling us, and to the people abroad that are buying these handicrafts?
Very cultural, folklore, for example, the way of life. They depict the rice terraces, how they live. For example, there's a deer hunter in the area. In this sculpture, these works of art.
Which the second one, Paul?
Yeah, this is the second one.
The one in the middle.
So, in fact, these are the winning prizes, the winning pieces of our first Philippine bamboo carving competition. So they depict the way they live in the mountains, from the moment the child is born, they were raised, weddings, for example, the funerals. They're all depicted in all this artwork.
So, sir, aside from wood carvings, what is your Bamboo Foundation promoting?
We are now doing what we call information education campaign in developing the bamboo resources of the Philippines, because we need this. The reason why we're doing this is we are now in the National Greening Program, part of the National Greening Program of the President, because of the targeting several thousands of hectares to cover the forest. So we are promoting this because bamboo is a grass. Actually, it's a grass. Technically a grass.
Grass of hope.
A grass of hope. We call it the grass of hope. Meaning,
For our viewers at home, why is it the grass of hope?
The grass of hope, because it will give hope to many of the people in the mountains, the farmers, to be able to produce something out of bamboo for many uses, medicine, for example, cloth. This is a bamboo cloth, for example. You have, it produces bamboo beer also, bamboo juice. So there's several products that could be derived from this. So meaning, if we are able to develop these bamboo resources, then you have a poverty alleviation, livelihood, then the environmental protection. In the era of climate change, then this could be the answer, the fastest way.
So for our viewers at home, if they wanted to buy any of these products, does your foundation have stores, or do you facilitate the selling of these products, or do they have to go to the provinces? And
we do right now. In the last couple of months, we have been receiving inquiries, and many are buying this already. We have a exhibit venue in Baguio City, which is along Leonard Wood. We call it the White House. So we are joining the Panabenga this February 2013. So we are trying to promote this, part of the product development also. Being able to introduce to the market, because it's more of a high-end thing, so that we could be able to give back the livelihood opportunities to people who lost their livelihood because wood to carve. So this is their hope now.
So replantation through bamboo.
Yes.
Okay, so sir, finally, would you say the Philippines can be the leader in the world for products made out of bamboo in the future?
We can. This is a very good example. This is the icon, our teaching aid in trying to tell the people that we need this for climate change again, for environmental protection, for livelihood. So with the ingenuity of our local carvers, I believe this could be one of our best exports in the world.
Fantastic. And on this positive note, thank you very much, Mr. Edgardo Manda, President of the Philippine Bamboo Foundation. Thank you for being with us on NewsLife.